rivalry? Seasons better. They know each other so well, and that doesn't make them friends.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. They've got OG Anunoby. Ken Birch is out there with Young. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 1. And for Chicago, down in the block, it's Markkanen and Vucevic. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. DeRozan's shot is off. To the paint, here's Mikhailuk. And that one is stuffed right through.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Fast break, Toronto. Trent with it. Now defended by Levine. Anunoby, no good. Bulls still looking like they're getting going. It's a 5-point game. They came away with the victory in the last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
But you also got to give credit to the offense, too. I mean, they exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Left side, DeRozan. Over to the left wing. Levine for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
A decent threat from downtown. You got to see Levine nailing this shot more and more.
Trent with it, coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. And they pick up 2.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep wheel.
Here's Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
You see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Pass to Anunoby. The tray, and again, Toronto with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
DeRozan finds Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And we witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level. And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do, and not enough credit for what he does.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Ball dishes to DeRozan. Trying his luck from deep. The Bulls keep it alive. Vucevic, and that one, good. Vucevic has got his second basket.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could do.
DeRozan's shot is off.
He just can't finally touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
They get it back. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love him.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
Let's go quickly to the 2K leaderboard to see the ratings of the best passing two guards in basketball. And you look at Trent, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. I mean, they can all create their own shot, but their superb ability to set up teammates really stands out.
Yeah, it all starts with ball movement. And when your off guard has that kind of unselfish mindset that these guys do, I mean, it makes a big difference.
Here's Mikhailuk. He definitely had a good game in their win against the 76ers.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
DeRozan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Thaddeus Young. And Chris, many players get rested down the stretch now. Talk about how that contrasts with your playing day.
When I played, Kevin, it was a badge of honor to play 82 games and also to treat every practice like a game. But truthfully, I'm so glad that way of thinking has changed, because the truth is players' health is so much more important.
The shot by Birch, no good. Bulls trail by 8. And finished off by DeRozan.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys broke.
Toronto's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Driving inside, and he gets it to go. Mikhailuk's got 6. Chicago's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Ball from long range, and the three ball is good.
Just an amazing ball handler. Sometimes balls move with the rock, flat out unguarded.
Here's Mikhailuk. 6 points for him. Here's Young. Markkanen pulls it in.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
And here's Vucevic. Ball stolen. Here's Mikhailuk. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now the Raptors moving it up. Trent gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
11 feet away. Rebound by the Raptors. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave them.
Now, here's DeRozan. Thaddeus Young missing his last shot.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Nikola Vucevic. Averaging 21 points per game, 12 rebounds and 3 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
Well, he can score, he can facilitate, he can pretty much do anything you need on that end.
And guys, DeMar DeRozan has really come into his own on the court. It's been great to see him realize that potential and become the player a lot of guys knew he could be.
Williams, he's checked in for Markkanen.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Left side, DeRozan. Bulls moving the ball around. Connects from three-point range. Ball's got 6.
This is the mindset Ball has. If you're not going to guard him closely, he'll torch you off the pass.
Mikhailuk passes to Birch. From outside the arc, score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Ball dishes to Williams. For 3, Levine, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. Stolen by Ball. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 10.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Mikhailuk passes to Achua. Here's Mikhailuk. He's covered by Ball.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
DeRozan for three. It's hauled in by Trent. Raptors leading by 4. Mikhailuk passes to Achua. And here's Trent. Pass to Mikhailuk. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Raptors lead by 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Vucevic kicks to Levine. Passes it to DeRozan. He tries for 3. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Barnes is checked in for Ken Birch.
Scotty Barnes.
Here's Ball. He's got 6. And he drives in. It's hauled in by Achua.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Here's Mikhailuk. Drills it from outside. Mikhailuk's got 11.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And there's the pass to Williams. Now here's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Oh, he makes it look all too easy. Levine, I mean, he's someone you can't allow to get this kind of position.
Toronto leading by 7. Pass to Trent. Here's Mikhailuk. Nobody near Barnes. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
And finished off by DeRozan.
And you want to talk about high volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Here's Mikhailuk, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
For 3, Levine, good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And now, just a 2-point Raptor lead. Toronto shooting an outstanding 61% in the early goings. Mikhailuk passes to Barnes. The layup missed. And it's the Bulls with the ball. DeRozan for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Changes for Chicago. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Kobe White comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. The Raptors also with a sub. Chris Boucher's checked in for OG Anunoby. Now here's Trent. He has 5. And the dunk by Boucher.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Caruso. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now, here's Trent. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
The first free throw is good. And Toronto making a change here. Watanabe's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's Chicago now. Inside. Here's Bradley. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Tony Bradley.
He misses the free throw. Second free throw, no good. Toronto shooting an impressive 60% early. Here's Trent. That one doesn't go. Bradley with some nice D. Williams finds White. And it's Levine that time on the assist by White. 15 points for Zach Levine.
As soon as Levine hits a few of these, you know he's feeling it. Just keep getting him the rock.
Here's Mikhailuk. He's guarded by Williams. He had a nice open look right there. Boucher's got 5.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and this lead to scores.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And, Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
And the dunk by Boucher.
The assist.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
There's Levine. Got a hand on it. There's Williams. And the slam by Williams. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Mikhailuk. 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. The Raptors need to get a shot off. From 11 feet away. With the clock winding down. And the dunk by Boucher.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Chicago calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
For the Raptors, Thaddeus Young.
For 3, Levine. It's all tied in Chicago. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, got the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. White and Levine on the wing. Williams is out there with Bradley. And it's Caruso in at the point. Here's Mikhailuk. Pass to Watanabe. Dishes it to Barnes. Over Williams. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Chicago's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. White, good.
No easy way to stop White on the drive. He's got speed and agility on his side.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. Trailing by 2. This is it to Boucher. Here's Mikhailuk. Toronto working the ball around now. Barnes. Unable to get that one. Bradley with some nice D. To the inside. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. And here's Barnes for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Barnes has got 5.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
On the wing, Williams. For 3, Levine hits it from 3-point range. Levine's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Bulls.
He's so tough to cover because of his athleticism and shooting skills. What an answer from Levine.
Young, the basket is good. That's his 6th attempt at his 3rd make.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight. And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Chris, the NBA cutting back on the foul calls for those unnatural shooting motions, you know, the break check, the pump and jump and all that. Do you like that change?
I mean, look, it's already an offensive players game. It's hard enough to check a guy with the skill set that these players have. So, yeah, the league is throwing a bone to defenders, and it's about time.
He's checked in for Williams.
Lauri Markkanen.
Barnes looking around. And the rejection by Bradley. White dishes to Markkanen. Bradley kicks to Levine. Here's Caruso. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Poked away. Here's Watanabe. The shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Markkanen finds Levine. Back to Markkanen. Here's Caruso. For three, Levine. That's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Mikhailuk. Light covering. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. White. Good. White's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
It's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Barnes outside. Here's Watanabe. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Ken Burch is checked in for Toronto.
First team foul. Into the lineup for the Raptors, Ken Burch.
Here's Watanabe. Guarded by Levine. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that. I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
On the wing, Barnes. Buries it down low. That's 7 points for Barnes.
I like the bounce pass there. He's getting creative.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. And the Raptors with the ball. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Mikhailuk passes to Boucher.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. White finds Levine. Here's Caruso. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
More of a shooting than passing. White still able to find the open man.
Raptors trail by 8.
Well, White's a talented player, but very streaky. You never know who's going to show up.
Here's Mikhailuk. There's the pass to Watanabe. Fires the three. Kept alive. Another shot. The shot by Burch, no good. The Bulls leading by 8. Outside Bradley. Here's Caruso. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Chris, as you said with White, he can make 10 in a row and then miss the next 15.
Kevin, that's just how some players are. It all averages out, and hopefully White can find more consistency.
So for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan checked in for Levine, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Raptors. Now Ball. He has 6. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. Trent comes in for Barnes. Raptors trail by 8. Now, here's Trent. He has 7. Here's Mikhailuk. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tries it from 19. And it's Vucevic missing.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Here's Mikhailuk. He's covered by Ball. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. White drives in, and White slams it in.
These dunks, I mean, they get you really excited about White. His future is indeed very bright.
Mikhailuk passes to Achua. Here's Mikhailuk. And there's the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Vucevic. That one wide left. Raptors trail by 6. Anunoby has the open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Anunoby's got 14 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
When he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Here's Achua. After the Bulls pick up 2. That one good for 2.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 3-point lead. Markkanen kicks to DeRozan. There's Ball with the 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 5 assists tonight. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. The 8-footer. And he overshot that one, missing. The Bulls leading by 6. Right side, DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. Another 3 for Chicago.
And Vooch knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
Here's Mikhailuk. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Down low. Out to DeRozan. Shoots a 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Achua. And here's Trent. Hands it from downtown.
Trent Jr.
10 points for him.
I mean, like the kick out there, recognizing there's more room outside.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And the Raptors call time here.
It's time for Eastern. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the lovable.
Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Patrick Williams.
Here's Mikhailuk. He's covered by Ball. Mikhailuk passes to Trent. Birch with it. Here's Achua. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And it's White missing. Raptors trail by 8. Now the Raptors moving it up. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Assisted by
Trent's got 12.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Here's DeRozan. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And just so hard to stop DeRozan from making his way inside and generating points.
Here's Trent. Here's Achua. Out to the wing. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket. Achua's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. To the middle. Here's Williams. Count the basket. And the Bulls lead by 8.
A nice find by White. I mean, you want to see more of this from him. I mean, Kobe might not be a point, but he can pass.
Pass to Trent. 1:35 left here in the second. Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Mikhailuk. No good that time. The Bulls leading by 8. And White kicks to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And it's DeRozan missing.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Here's Mikhailuk. Again, Toronto.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now here's Vucevic. 29 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
But it was his rebound that stood out even more than me. I mean, they could not keep him off the glass.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Passes to Achua. Anunoby against DeRozan. The pass to Trent. Back to Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Mikhailuk.
Surprised everyone by passing out of his shot. What a fantastic dish.
DeRozan passes to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Trent. No dice from 9 feet out. And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with Billy Donovan. Overall, strong first half. What did you like about your team?
Well, I thought we got good offensive possessions. We took care of the ball. We scored in the paint. We made some shots. And then I think our defense allowed us to get out on the break some.
We'll see if that continues as the game progresses, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks. Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He ended up with 24 points and 3 assists. Coming off a great performance last game, tonight he looked like he had that same aggressive mindset. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls?
They've come out determined to push the pace. Up-tempo offense, getting the ball up court as quickly as possible. Advantage in transition points has been the major difference in this game.
Looking at Toronto, Kenny, your thoughts?
Well, it's never fun. It's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Young. He's out there with OG Anunoby. Gary Trent is out there with Kem Birch. And it's Luke in at the point.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Luke. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Lonzo Ball picks one up. The Raptors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first one falls.
At the line for the Raptors.
And so he makes both from the line. The Bulls leading by 7. Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan for 3. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. And for the Raptors, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid. They get it again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And Levine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
Came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time now. And he still has strong playmaking instincts.
Here's Mikhailuk. Young left side. And he gets the bucket. That's now 8 points for Thaddeus Young.
Backed by great length, I'd call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
On its way from DeRozan for 2. And the Bulls with another miss.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Trent with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player. A multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything.
90 seconds now into the second half. And Vucevic kicks the ball. DeRozan for 3. And again, Chicago, no good.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Anunoby passes to Birch. Here's Trent. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Mikhailuk for the lead. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Markkanen kicks to DeRozan. Bulls moving the ball around. There's Ball with the 3. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one.
Work in progress, but the ball needs to keep developing his three-pointer and open things up a bit.
Here's Mikhailuk. 22 points for him. Lets it go from deep. Rebound collected by Levine.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Yes, that goes in. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Mikhailuk. He's covered by Ball. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Alex Caruso is checked in for Ball. Then for the Raptors, Chris Boucher's checked in for Kem Birch. Watanabe comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in for Trent. Mikhailuk passes to Barnes. And the layup's good off the glass. Barnes has got 9.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
There's the dish to Markkanen. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And the Bulls, another 3.
They're getting 2 3-pointers for the game. 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Tony Bradley's checked in for the Bulls.
Tony Bradley.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 9. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Barnes hits them both. The Bulls leading by 6. Here's DeRozan. Here's Markkanen. They grab their own miss. Bradley. Basket counts. He has 6.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 11. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
For 3, Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Watanabe. Young left side. Down low. Here's Barnes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. In a moment now, we'll look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Now here's Levine. 27 points for him. And DeRozan kicks to Caruso. And the Bulls, another 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Raptors trail by 11. To the left side wing. Here's Mikhailuk. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Levine. Levine's got 6 assists here tonight. To the paint. Here's Watanabe. And DeRozan sends it back. Levine passes to Markkanen. Back to Levine. Outside Markkanen. Bradley finds DeRozan. Puts up a 3. Second chance shot. And it's Bradley laying it in. Bradley's got 4 points this quarter.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
So active, so energetic, helping to lead the charge for this team.
Here's Mikhailuk. He's got 24. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Young finishing it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
Yeah, coaches definitely believe. That's the execution we love to see.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Raptors trail by 13. Toronto calls timeout. We gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Yeah, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Williams is checked in for the Bulls. And Toronto also making a switch. Achua's checked in. The pass to Watanabe. Now here's Achua. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Mikhailuk. Into the lane, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
The defense was way too soft. Somebody get out there and get tough.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Nice hustle there. You can count on DeRozan for this. He works so tirelessly as a scorer.
Raptors trail by 17. Watanabe passes to Boucher. Here he goes. Mikhailuk. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on DeRozan. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Here's Watanabe. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Mikhailuk. True on the 14-footer. Mikhailuk's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jumpers.
Bradley can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 13. Here's Mikhailuk. 30 points in the game. Here's a 2-1. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
The Bulls leading by 10. Right side Bradley. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Bradley. DeRozan's got 36.
And adding a three-point shot later in his career, DeRozan looking very comfortable on that one.
Back to Barnes. He takes it in, and Levine with the block.
And when you have a vertical like Levine's, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
Picked away. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Mikhailuk. He's got 32. Count that bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
For Chicago, Vucevic checked in for Tony Bradley. Kobe White comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. Raptors also changing it up. OG Anunoby's checked in for Barnes. And Trent subbed in for Watanabe.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Now, when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his fourth year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they also improved greatly. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Now here's Levine. 30 points in the game. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And the key for Vucevic is remaining aggressive. And when he does that, this guy can dominate.
Luke passes to Boucher. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Ball's running. And Boucher sends it back. Here's Achua. And it's White with the rebound. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And that's the toughness for Ball. Accepting the punishment and powering through it like a champ.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
Up again. Rebound collected by Levine. Chicago leading by 18. Ball finds Vucevic. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Anunoby passes to Achua. Here's Mikhailuk. Sinks the three-pointer. Mikhailuk's got 17 now, just in the second half.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Raptors trail by 15. White and Levine on the wing. Vucevic is out there with Williams. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's White driving to the basket. And White slams it in.
What a move from White. I mean, that's the kind of handling that makes defense hesitate.
The Raptors shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Trent with it. Pass to Achua. Here's Mikhailuk. Pass to Trent. Shot clock at 5. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
He didn't turn it over once in the first half. All of a sudden, he's giving them one gift after another gift after another.
Bulls making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Young's checked in, drills the three-pointer, and the Bulls lead by 20.
Well, there's such a great rhythm to the game. White looked comfortable on the catch and shoot.
Mikhailuk passes to Young, and here's Trent. Lots of room, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that lead.
Bulls moving the ball around. Ball from long range. He can't hit that time. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Young's shot is off.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Vucevic finds Markkanen. Back to Vucevic. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Trent. Rebound collected by Levine. Levine's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. And the jam by Levine.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here we felt it. Inside. Here's Birch. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's White. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Even inside, White is tough to contain. Adjust around the defense to get the shot.
Raptors trail by 20. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Young left side. Gets an open look and hits. Here's Ball. Passes it to Vucevic. Back to White. Left side Markkanen. Out to White. Lets it go with a 3. Offensive rebound.
Love the determination he showed there. Getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Young. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. The pass to Anunoby. Back to Trent. 5 on the clock. Here's Mikhailuk. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mikhailuk's got 40 points.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Raptors trail by 17. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I like that he's playing with the edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for White. He hits the second from the line. The Bulls leading by 16. Vucevic dishes the ball. And Vucevic gets to DeRozan on deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And here's the fast break. The pull-up. And the shot is long.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
To the middle. Outside, Markkanen. Fires from deep. Birch grabs the board. Birch has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. And so the timeout by Nick Nurse here. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the 3 tonight.
All right, which section wants a free t-shirt?
Raptors trail by 16. Out to the right wing. Here's Anunoby. And again, no good by Toronto. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Here's Markkanen. Good. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Mikhailuk. Stolen by Ball. Oh, and here comes Markkanen all alone. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Markkanen. And that's 23 points for Vucevic.
Oh, man, what a smart feed for Markkanen. I mean, I'd like to see him do that more. Get his teammates involved.
Going inside. Anunoby passes to Mikhailuk. Here's Young. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel. Actively seeking out his teammate.
Levine wide open. Drains the three-pointer. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Mikhailuk passes to Anunoby. Young against Markkanen. Ring shot on the way. Young's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 21. DeRozan. Here we go.
Watch out there. When DeRozan is moving like this towards the hoop, you're in for a show.
Luke passes to Young, and Young slams it home.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Back to DeRozan. Shoots over Anunoby. They get it back. Vucevic. Good. Nice job down low. Vucevic has got 25 points.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Here's Mikhailuk. And the NBA introducing new measures to discourage fan misconduct. Greater security and pursuing legal action, Chris, when that line is crossed.
Shooting for Toronto.
We're living in interesting times. People may need to blow off steam, but I'll tell you this, the players are here to entertain, but not as punching bags.
Barnes is checked in for OG Anunoby. That one falls. Levine's got 37.
Well, credit to Levine. Not an easy hoop right there, but total focus on his shot helped out.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
Markkanen dishes to Levine, and Vucevic kicks to DeRozan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And not doing his team any favors jacking up three-pointers. He needs to realize that right away.
Here's Mikhailuk. Good on the three-point shot. Mikhailuk's got 46 points.
Drills his third three of the half. I mean, that's 15 points from long range for him.
Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Levine can't hit. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Birch, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays it.
There's Levine, and Levine with the slam.
Well, Levine's game is defined by energy and aggression.
Defensive foul. That's his first.
Some changes here for the Raptors. Chris Boucher's checked in for Young. And Anunoby subbed in for Barnes.
Zach LaVine at the line for one.
Free throw good, Levine. You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stop for a coach's challenge, but is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. You know, we'd rather get the calls right than just be quality over quickly. So that's how I like to think. But, you know, definitely you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And here are the Raptors now. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Here's Mikhailuk. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Levine kicks the ball. Takes a three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Boucher's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Trent passes to Boucher. Here's Mikhailuk. The 15-footer. And another one. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Bulls leading by 14 to the paint. And Vucevic throws it down.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Toronto's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. To the inside, Anunoby. Nice feed from Levine. The Bulls shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. White, he's checked in for Chicago.
Kobe White.
Here's Mikhailuk. White covering. Driving the lane. Mikhailuk can't get it to go. And here is Markkanen. Levine kicks to DeRozan. No good on the triple. Raptors trail by 16. Here's Mikhailuk. Out left to the wing. Now Birch. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
From 12 feet out. And it's off the back rim. No good.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Trent finds Anunoby. Rebounded by Vucevic. Chicago leading by 14.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Levine. There's the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Birch has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Trent. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And the Bulls with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Pass to Trent. We've got 123. Left here in the 4th quarter. At the top of the key, Boucher drops it in from 11 feet. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Offensive rebound. And Boucher sends it back. Now, here's Trent. DeRozan defending. Trent passes to Anunoby. With some arc. And it's White with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. It's a 10-point game. The drive by Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Boucher, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Chicago calls timeout. They're ahead by 10. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the 4th. With an almost entirely new group. Nelly is checked in for Vucevic. Ilyasova comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Williams, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Green in for Levine. And then for Toronto, Gillespie's checked in. Watanabe's in for Anunoby.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams finds Ilyasova. Outside, Green. Here's White. And again, no good by Chicago. A three from Barnes. Chicago grabs the miss. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
Just we focusing in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.